similar system today, and it starts at the face-off dot with Justin Coppola. He's going to need another strong day. He's going to be going against Chase Mullins, and Coppola a lot more of a quicker, lower center of gravity. He's only 5'5" in comparison to Chase Mullins, who stands at 6'1", over 200 pounds. So two very different body types, but it should be a great face-off matchup. I think that's the first main battle. If Villanova is able to control possession, it's going to be tough for Penn State, who's without Jack Posey, number 1, who's still recovering from last year's season-ending injury, and Kevin Parnham also not in the lineup today. Spotted him in a sling ahead of face-off.
Definitely two huge losses on the back end. Joe Scarfy and Will Costin stepping up for the Nittany Lions, filling those holes on the defensive side of the ball. Opening draw is won by Mullins, easily clamped that one and came out clean with that ball. Penn State looking to start things better this game than they did against Colgate. Only 4 goals in the opening quarter against Colgate.
Yeah, they got off to that slow. Just give them that much time and space. It's not a good thing.
It's way too easy when you have that much time and space. That goes for everyone. Here comes Coppola the other way. Face-offs even now after that second one. Villanova looking to start the offense in the right foot.
Invert and Malone, when he slipped the back door, there was just no one to cover him up, so it's too easy.
Mullins called for a hold there on that draw.
Tries to picture-perfect shot.
There's a beautiful snipe there from Mishner as Mullins wins the ensuing face-off. He'll look to cross over the midline and get his attack starting once again. Penn State 2 opportunities down low. They score both, but Mullins turns that one over. And here's Mishner, the most recent goal scorer. He'll slowly work his way in the box and settle things down, waiting for reinforcements. Colby Baldwin out for that face-off. He wins it for Penn State. Second guy in the rotation for Jeff Tambroni's team.
Yeah, Baldwin, the only face, and now they seem like their true selves against a Villanova team that is trying to find its own roots. They're in their first game of the year, trying to find what works for them in a year that they have a lot of question marks around them. But for Penn State, they're trying to get going real quickly here. Colby Baldwin will lose that face-off. He's able to force the ground ball. What a job by Colby Baldwin, sticking with it. Staying strong. Will Peden drawing another flag. This Penn State team is riled up, and they just want it more than Villanova right now.
That was the big topic of discussion.
You know, he loves to get a shorty on him, but he's showing even when there's a pole on him, I've got the speed to get around him.
There's one thing that separates TJ Malone from every defender that he matches up against. It's his speed. It stands out game after game, shift after shift.
Finish. You can't ask for much more in that situation. Loose ball, Lehman picks it up. He's a lefty. He goes to the one trick he's got in his bag in that spot on the field, and he buries it. How does that go for Penn State? A lot of speed on Coppola's side, and he does it once again.
Just wins that one back to himself and makes things happen. Peden pressuring Wilson quickly here, trying to force another turnover from the netminder. And that's what happens. Matt Trainer wide open out front after the turnover, and he scores. Matt Trainer hasn't scored an easier goal in his career, Matt.
It doesn't get much easier than that. It really doesn't. And that Penn State bench is fired up. Will Peden, I mean, I thought he turned into one of the Kavanaugh brothers at Notre Dame with how good they are on the ride out there. Will Peden was just hounding Wilson right from the jump, right as soon as he got it off the draw. And Peden, a guy that has really struggled since his freshman season, where he was kind of inserted into attacking role. TJ Malone was out for the year with injury, and there he was forcing that turnover. It was lofted up in the air by Wilson, and it went straight to Matt Trainer, where he was one-on-one with a pole trying to play goalie. And, well, I think 9 times out of 10, there's always that one out on the doorstep a couple of times all alone. This time it's on the inverse here with TJ Malone finding Jake Moore and all alone. That little switch between Colwell and the short stick just not quick enough. And TJ Malone with how quick his pass. Yeah, this is huge for momentum right now. Coppola's really dominated at X, 8 for 11 on faceoff so far. Can Penn State try and find a little bit of momentum there? And they can't. Another violation against Penn State. They just haven't been able to time it well. Well, a nice little split, able to attack towards the crease, draws the slide. He knows he's got Lehman behind him, and Lehman with how quick his release is, that pinpoint accuracy, man, you can tell why the Penn State was so excited to have him and why that bench was so pumped up after that goal.
A lot of talk around Hunter Chauvet, the freshman over at Johns Hopkins. Well, there's a sniper here in Happy Valley as well, but here comes Nova the other way. McIntyre sends it over to Mishner. He has trouble handling the pass.
Defense is communicating. Offense is doing a great job. Great job with passes. The offensive midfield is doing a great job gelling, playing in that inverse position. And with TJ Malone out, and I wouldn't expect to see him back, his team looks good.
Mullins wins the draw. Here comes Sweeney. He'll swing down low to Lehman. His shot ricochets off the calf of Colwell. That foot.
The bouncer right into the top corner. Now the face-offs are back here. Chase Mullins is able to win a draw. Finds Jake Moore on that quick stick. Can't really write it much better. They've got a little bit of momentum. They've already scored more goals in this quarter than they did all in the first half.
Coppola and Mullins battling for that face-off. Nobody quite gained possession yet, but Will Costin picks it up. A push there along the far. Won the matchup the first time, but Wallstrom won the second one and got the goal. Rewarded for his efforts. Now we've got a duel at the face-off X. Mullins and Coppola battling right now. Ball comes free. It's picked up in the midfield by Luke Williams, and here come the Wildcats. Williams cutting in towards goal. He'll slow things down. Allow some changing.
There's no communication between Ross or Haas on who's going to pick him up in that situation.
Another face-off, won by Coppola. Villanova keeping the offense gunning right now. Zupicic crossing into the box. He'll step in, fire. That one high of the cage. Almost thought we'd see.
Dominated in that second quarter, led to multiple face-off violations against Chase Mullins, Colby Baldwin. A lot of man-up opportunities for Villanova. That third quarter was a lot more even. Very similar to the draw we're seeing right now, where these two are just battling it out, trying to see who's going to win the race to the loose ball. It is Mullins. Really good job by Chase Mullins there. He started to climb the ladder to make the catch on that one, getting his cross, and then just to fire it home. Matt Trainor's looked a lot better today than he did last week against Colgate, and he's getting rewarded. He's got a hat trick today. Underneath the stick of Ross and underneath Frassian.
Hold there on Coppola. Mullins does a great job making things happen there. Therefore, make it take an opportunity for Villanova. If Coppola can win the draw, he does just that. Stevie Jones at the midline, slowing things down.
Oh, that is Chase Mullins. My apologies. I thought I saw one. That's an 8.
It is Chase Mullins, and it was against Ryan Cunningham, the freshman. Mullins wins that draw. Interesting not to see Coppola. Keep you updated on his status if he doesn't come out once again and whenever the next face-off.
Coach Tambroni kind of compared him to Ryder Garnsey in terms of how he plays, but that's something Ryder Garnsey would do late in the shot clock like that, to give that team a momentum after killing that 1 minute and then getting a goal with not a lot of time left to work.
Here comes Zupicic. Good check by Aldridge. Coppola back on the field for that most recent face-off. Push there from Zupicic. Penn State looking at a quick restart.
The smaller Kopecky and just bullies his way in.
Just too easy for Matt Trainer on the offensive side of the field right now, but Coppola come the other way. Little pitch down. Didn't think we'd see him shoot right there, but you never know. You never know when the face-off guy's going to let one rip. Saw Mason Cohn of Syracuse yesterday. Well, clock was winding down in the first half. Fire from well deep. His shot missed, but Joey Spallina was right there to top
corner. As you said, new career high in goals. He had scored 5 in a couple of games last year. Now he's got 6, and Jeff Tambroni's going to empty out the bench, get some players in. Trainer had now 4 goals, and Jeff Tambroni again getting in some extra guys. Finn Scanlon's come in along with Joe Scarfy's been there the whole day, but Finn Scanlon along with J.B. Strachan.
Colby Baldwin loses that draw. Maybe we see Patrick Keenan in his first